A Twist in Time, Chapter 31, Rise of the Dark Phoenix. A green beam appears out of nowhere, as the Galactic Horde was now here. Miaura's quick thinking saves several of the other princesses. As she pushes them out of the way, she and her mother, as well as Glimmer, are the unlucky bunch to have been beamed into space. Catra holds on tight as her daughter tries to flap her mighty wings frantically to try to escape the alien abduction. However, the beam is too much for the 90-pound Magicat princess, though her bones were hollow for flight. They were sturdy when her wings weren't in use. Prime smiles at the two women and teenager, as if to greet them. And to what do I owe the pleasure? Forgive me. I am most apologetic for my informality. Why are you here? Glimmer glares at the alien with rage. My brother wishes to return to my side, so I came to see what he was fussing about. Prime's two main eyes look at the Queen of Bright Moon, with a sinister smile forming on his lips, before he speaks again. You three must be rulers of this planet. Opposite sides of this world. Quite fascinating, if I do say so myself. You two are related. Feline species, how peculiar. This one must be your offspring. He points to Mariakna, though Catra hisses protectively, stepping in front of her daughter. Glimmer furrows her brow, squinting at their would-be captor, though her powers were malfunctioning at the moment. Prime just sits on his throne, two female Magicats by his side, eyes glowing green. An uneasy feeling creeps upon the three captives, as they can feel eyes on them at every turn. We are Magicats, invader. Catra scoffs, balling her hands into fists, anger in her voice. Lighten up, Mama, Cat. No need to be hostile. Miaura's eyes look around as her ears move back and forth, listening to her surroundings. Catra rolls her eyes at her daughter's response. Take our guests to their quarters. Except this one. I wish to speak with her alone. Prime orders his clones to take Catra and Glimmer to their personal rooms. Miaura's eyebrow arches as she crosses her arms over her chest, looking at the multiple eyes of Horde Prime. What's so important about me? Ah, glad you asked, child. Please follow me. I wish to show you something. Prime smiles at the nervous princess. Reluctantly, Miarakna follows the ancient alien as he walks down the hall. She still had something bothering her about this man. He seemed like bad news. The two walk to a room where Prime sits by a window of his ship, stars and galaxies outside in space. He ushers the girl forward, as she too takes a seat. So, what's this thing you wish to show me? The kitten looks at Prime, not sure what to make of him. I can show you what your world would look like if all this little mess was wiped away. Prime coos as he shows the princess a screen. Miaura's eyes widen with fear as she sees countless worlds he has destroyed. Tears stream down the young girl's face as she covers her mouth with her hand. Prime looks at the teen with ulterior motives in mind as he leans on the table. I won't let you! Miaura's teeth clench in anger as her eyes begin to glow orange. You are troubled. I can sense it. Powerful, yet darkness grows in your heart. Why do you continue to help those who only wish to cause you harm, child. Prime's eyes glow as he reads the girl's thoughts. I am not like you. You are old and smelly. Miara's powers begin to charge up as her runestone flashes. Ah, but that's where you are wrong, my dear. I only wish to help bring new life, like your lava does to your world, but to the universe. Prime snaps his fingers, disrupting the feline's powers and doing something to them. Miara tries to charge up again, but is shocked repeatedly, each time, similarly to when Shadow Weaver had done it to her back in the Fright Zone. Something starts to happen to her wings as they begin to change from their golden orange hue to a dark black and purple. The wingtips are bright white. Prime was right about something. Darkness and pain from 15 years of bottled up rage was igniting inside the Magic Kitten's core. The Dark Phoenix is born. Miariankna's face begins to crack on one side, making purple light seep through.
What have you done to me?
Panic sets in as Miara looks at her reflection. I simply taken a long time of pain and misery and made you stronger. Prime's voice almost seems distant as Miara's heart pounds wildly in her chest. Miara's eyes begin to water. As she cries, she felt like a complete freak.
I am a monster! Mama Cat will hate me! The other princesses don't trust me! My mom Shira will save us, and when she does come to kick your butt, old man, you will be sorry!
Miariankna covers her right eye, glaring at the old alien. Ah, child, as I said, I do not wish for violence, only peace. Prime smiles wickedly, his green fangs glowing in the darkness. Catra's mothering instincts go off like alarm bells as she can sense something wrong with the fire ruby. Dinner time comes around as both queens are escorted to the dining hall of the ship. To the poor mother cat's horror, her daughter looked different, and not in a good way. The two Medicats sit on either side of the dinner host without a word. One feline is about the same age as the Harmonian princess, maybe slightly older, wearing a green and black top with emeralds. The older female is older than Catra, but for some reason looks no older than the queen herself. A black crown with green jewels adorning her head. Everyone eats in silence until Prime speaks. Thank you for joining our guests, my beloved wife and daughter. We must make them feel honored and comfortable. He raises his glass with some unknown drink inside in the air. The older Magicat female looks at the three strangers and at her husband and their daughter before she speaks. It is a pleasure to have you three accompanying us for dinner. Do you like the food? It's my daughter Astra's favorite from another world, similar to Etheria, that no longer exists due to my husband's bringing of peace. The three Etherians push their plates away, covering their mouths, though Miariankna goes back to eating as her mother watches in shock. Catra frowns, glaring at the other, older female Magicat, then at her daughter. Glimmer chokes on her food as she tries to swallow.
I can't believe my own child would dishonor all of Etheria just for a quick bite to eat. And the nerve of this woman, I don't like her or her prime spawn. Something is very off here, and I am not liking it one bit.
Catra's mind races as she makes a plan of escape. With each passing second, the Fire Ruby's corruption is sealed. Lemuria is no longer a being of light. Their wings have become dark. Long live the darkness. Long live the Dark Phoenix.